Welcome back to the Stillpoint Podcast, where we explore the intersection of philosophy, training, and personal growth. Today we're talking about something that every grappler, fighter, or martial artist has to consider at some point. What kind of training partner do you want to be? Are you the kind of person who lifts others up, helping them refine their skills? Or are you someone who sees the mat as a place to dominate, breaking down those less experienced than you just to feed your own ego? Today we're breaking down the difference between being a teacher and being a bully, and why one leads to growth while the other can ruin a gym culture. Let's get into it. Jiu Jitsu, like any martial art, is a tool for development. It's supposed to be about growth, physically, mentally, and even socially. The best training environments function like classrooms. Everyone is learning, pushing each other, and progressing. But in every gym, there are people who see the mat as something else. A proving ground, a place to boost their own ego at the expense of others. They take advantage of less skilled partners, use their strength to overpower technique, and seek to win every roll instead of learn. The question is, are you here to teach and learn, or are you here to feed your own need for dominance? There's a big difference between a teacher and a bully in a training room. Let's lay it out. A teacher gives just enough resistance to help their partner improve. They flow, they let others try new techniques. They don't shut down someone's learning just to feel superior. While a bully crushes those beneath them, using every advantage they have to make sure their partner has no chance. They treat lower belts like practice dummies instead of people trying to learn. Now don't get me wrong, training should be challenging, but there's a difference between pushing someone in a way that makes them better and just making sure that they never get to breathe. Think about that. If you only focus on crushing weaker opponents, how much are you actually growing? If your game only works against people who don't know what's coming, is it really working at all? One of the biggest mistakes I see is when people forget that their training partners are the most valuable resources that they have. Without them, you can't train. You can't improve. You owe it to your teammates to be the kind of person that they want to train with. That doesn't mean you have to go easy all the time. It means you have to train with purpose. If someone is much less experienced, guide them instead of destroying them. If someone is at your level, push them in a way that helps both of you. And if someone is better than you, give them your best without ego. Because here's the truth. The best training partners are the ones people seek out, not avoid. If you find that people are dodging your roles, asking to train with others, or seem hesitant to partner up with you, maybe it's time to ask yourself why. If you want to be in an environment where everyone improves, where people feel safe pushing themselves, and where you actually get better, then the culture of the gym matters. Bully training partners kill that culture. They make people second guess coming to class. They discourage beginners from sticking around, and they stunt the growth of the gym as a whole. The best teams, the one where people love to train, are filled with training partners who push each other, but also care about each other. It's about sharpening iron, not breaking it. So I'll ask again, what kind of training partner do you want to be? Because every day on the mat is a chance to define who you are, not just as a grappler, but as a person. Are you going to be the partner people dread training with, or the one who helps them get better? Are you here to grow, or just to win meaningless roles? Think about it, and more importantly, act on it. That's it for today's episode of the Stillpoint Podcast. If this resonated with you, share it with a training partner. And let's keep building the kind of training culture we'd all want to be a part of. Until next time, train smart, train hard, and take care of your people.